Hello and welcome back if you were watching us just a short while ago, or if you haven't, it's welcome and it's great to have you here with us in Lonato del Garda in northern Italy, watching the European Championships gold and bronze medal matches in the trap trio men event. So we have, I can just see to my right, all the finalists just there getting ready to walk onto the range. The final itself will start in about 10 minutes time. And there's a look at the weather. It's plus 24, so pretty much what it was like earlier. Humidity 69, there's a little bit of wind, but nothing really much. It does feel a little bit chilly though at the moment. There's quite a lot of people wearing long sleeve tops. My name is Elena Allen and I will be your commentator for these medal matches. Alongside me I have Christian Schofield, who is one of Team GB's coaches. Welcome Christian, and it's great having you here with me today.
Thank you Elena, brilliant to be here. It looks really exciting, I can't wait for this.
Excellent, because we have Team GB in the gold medal match later.
Yes, watched the qualification and it was very exciting. It was touch and go, went both ways, but thankfully for Team GB, we're in the gold medal match. Brilliant. What more could we want? Very
true. We'll be able to talk a little bit more about this when Team GB actually shooting their medal match, and the first bronze medal match though will be between Team Slovenia and Team Turkey. So Team Turkey have been having they've been having a great time with these championships. They've had a lot of their athletes in different finals. We've just seen their women take part in one of the earlier finals. But I will not spoil the results by telling you the results of the final in case you haven't managed to watch it and would like to catch up on either YouTube or on the ESC website, where you can find a link to all of the videos from these championships. So if you didn't manage to see much of what's been happening over the last 3 days, please go there. You'll find all the links, or just go on YouTube channel, or just simply put in the Google ESC Lonato European Championships 2024 and the video links will be shown there at the top. This is what I did and it's very easy to find, just in case you struggle a little bit with finding the correct way to access videos. So just waiting, not sure what the delay is, but the women's trio final finished a little bit late. There's only a few minutes to spare before the official time when we were supposed to start. So I suppose everyone has to get ready. Everyone apart from me. I didn't manage to go around the teams to find out how to correctly say the athlete's name. So many apologies if I happen to get this wrong during the introduction. I do like to say the athletes' names correctly. They deserve it. They work hard to get here, and when they're here, in front of the world being presented, it's always nice to give them a proper, correct mention. But hopefully the British guys, I will have no problems with their names. I have known a lot of them, well, all of them, for a very long time, as we've shot alongside one another. So just waiting. So Christian, how are you finding the competition so far from Team GB's perspective, I suppose?
I think we've had a reasonably good run. It's a few shoot-offs that we didn't quite make, but people have worked very hard, and so from my point of view, I look at it from the juniors. This is an opportunity for them to come and test themselves and find out how these big competitions work, and then they're learning from that. So athletes coming out now.
Yep, so we've got
good.
athletes coming out. Normally, we had athletes come out to sight the targets, but I think because we are short of time, that's not happening. So this is the athlete introduction. We have Team Slovenia being introduced first, and we have Denis Vatovic, Matthias Lepen and Boštan Maček, representing Team Slovenia in this trio final, with their coach being Jasmina Maček. It's lovely to see actually a female coach. We had that earlier, a couple of days ago, a female coach for Team Poland for the men's team. And I think typically you see men coaches supporting men.
You do. I think there's been a move now where some of the female coaches are coming through and doing a great job.
And Team Turkey are next. We've got Tolga Tuncer, Yavuz Ilnam and Oguzhan Tuzun. And their lovely coach, Med Nalband. We will have a different main referee and jury in charge for the men's final to the women's one. And we have those two guys here in front on your screens in front of you, and it's the referee. The jury in charge is Kurt Schloblom from Finland, and the referee in charge is Nordin Eliassi from Bahrain. And we will have test fire before the shooting commences, before the final goes ahead. Oh, I can just hear Petros Kariakis saying, he's the technical delegate here, that they're not allowing them to have test fire. I presume that's due to the time constraints. Well, these guys are experienced enough to be able to handle this, wouldn't you say, Christian?
I think so. I think they've done a lot of shooting today as well with the semi-finals, so we should be ready.
And just to go through the qualification process for those of you who have only just joined us to see this these men's medal matches, we have a slightly different system but generally a slightly different system today overall, but also for juniors and seniors. Juniors qualified by just shooting their 50 targets each for each of the team members, and then the top 4 ranked teams went into the medal matches, which was a slightly different procedure for the senior finals. The 3 team members all shot 50 targets each, and then the top teams went into semi-final stage. In the semi-final we had 2 matches. First match comprised team in the first position after qualification rounds versus team in the 4th position. And in the second match we had team in the 2nd place after qualification rounds versus team in the 3rd place. And after the semi-final, the winning teams qualified in the gold medal match, and the two losing teams in the bronze medal match. So these are the two teams who didn't have a good time in their semi-finals, and that's why they're here fighting it out for the bronze medal. Because this is the worst semi-final to be in, because one of the teams will walk away with nothing.
Always difficult, always difficult. But they're both are going to try hard, and so you know, one's going to win.
That's right. Unfortunately, you have to have the team who loses, or that's just life.
I sometimes think the bronze medal match is sometimes better, because you're really going for it, because you know that if you come fourth, it's not quite so good.
You do have slightly more pressure, wouldn't you say?
Definitely.
So the shooters have already started off. They've shot 2 targets each, and at the moment, Team Slovenia are trailing by 1 miss. Turkey are going strong at the moment. They've hit all of their 6 targets. And I will just go over, for those of you who are new to this, who haven't watched any of the matches, I will just quickly tell you how the scoring system works, because it's completely different from the qualification rounds and individual competitions that you are used to. So we have a series, 5 series of 5 targets in each of the medal matches, and at the end of each series you can win 2 points. So the highest scoring team will take 2 points. If both of the teams are equal, they will share the 2 points between them. They will take away 1 point each. The first team to get to 6 points will be the winner. If at the end of the 5 series of 5 targets, so that's 25 targets for each team member, and that's the maximum they can shoot. So if the scores are tied on 5-all, then the winning team will be decided by a shoot-off. Just a quick glance on the scoreboard, and Team Slovenia missed another target, so they are 2 targets behind now. Turkey are shooting very strong in their first series. Yep, they've just hit all of the 4 targets they've shot. So the points from each of the series will be carried forward to the next series, but not the scores. So hits or misses stay in the history. It's just once the points have been allocated, we start afresh with 0. And if this target is hit, Team Turkey will take the 2 points. It doesn't matter what the... Yep. And it's a hit for Team Turkey. Team Slovenia cannot catch up. So Team Turkey will move ahead on 2 points to Team Slovenia's 0 points. And this is the strongest finish we've had. And even with this miss, this is the strongest finish we've had from any of the teams today.
It's a brilliant performance, but the Turkish team are very strong. They've got a good, in-depth, very good team.
They are very strong, that is true. They've got some very experienced shooters. So the order of shooting now changes, so the team that was going first will now go second. So Team Turkey will start this series of 5 targets. Christian, do you prefer this sort of finals format?
I'm not sure how it would translate to individual, but in the teams and the mixed teams, it's great. I think it's very exciting, and people can follow along very easily. You immediately see what's going on. I think it's a great format for understanding, and of course with the commentary you're getting on the ground and the commentary that you're delivering, it makes it quite exciting, I think.
Well, that's brilliant, thank you. Just looking, it's a clean start for Team Turkey and a clean start for Team Slovenia. And of course, in today's medal match, we have an individual bronze medalist from a couple of days ago from Team Slovenia, and it's Boštan Maček. And we also have the silver medalist, individual medalist, and that's Yavuz Ilnam. So we've got two of the best shooters in Europe this year competing in this head-to-head trap trio medal match. So tough going.
Some great shooting at the moment.
Yes.
Very, very good.
And
You said commentators cursed there?
well, I would like to think that it's not us.
I don't think so.
No. But this is a first miss for Team Slovenia. They're just one target behind. There's 3 more targets each for each of the team members to be taken. And this is a single barrel final, so lots of things can happen very quickly. And as we've just seen, Team Turkey have missed their first target of this entire match. But this is only the second series of 5 targets. So they've only shot 8 targets. Well, some of them have shot 8 targets. And a second miss by Oguzhan. He's won a quarter place just a few weeks ago in Qatar. So he'll be going to the Olympics. Unfortunately, Yavuz Ilnam had just missed out on a quarter place. The Spanish shooter who won the European Championships, whose name just eludes me, could you?
Fernandez?
Yes, he won the European Championships and the Olympic quarter place, so he will be the one going to the Olympic Games in Paris, or for the shooting world, it's Chateauroux.
Yeah, and what a nice chap he is too. Great. Talked to him at breakfast the other day, and he's just a lovely guy.
And his wife was also in the women's final,
Yes.
but she unfortunately missed out on a quota, on the Olympic quota place. But that's how it goes in sport. Nothing is guaranteed. All the hard work sometimes doesn't pay off. But at least her husband will be going.
Should be able to watch.
That's right. She'll be able to bring the baby and the two of them watch the husband compete. But we are back now to the bronze medal match in this trap trio men event. And Team Turkey are trailing with 2 losses to Team Slovenia's 1.
It's going to be very tight. Some great shooting. But those last 3 targets for the Slovenians
Will be quite decisive.
will be.
Well, Team Turkey have done a great job finishing the last 6 targets.
They have.
Straight hitting them all. And it's now down to the last 2 targets by the Slovenian shooters. And this is the guy
This is the one.
that will have all the
Bring it
pressure.
level.
Yeah. And he hits it. And well done to Team Slovenia, who have pulled it back. They have won the second series of 5 targets. They have taken the 2 points available at the end of the series, and they have leveled the match to 2 points each.
And this is why it's so exciting, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. And I think because, and we keep saying this throughout these 2 days, yesterday and today, I've had some of the Team GB shooters, trap shooters commentating, and everyone says it's because you can pull back, because you can have a bad few targets, a couple of targets, and still catch up.
Yeah, definitely. And I think sometimes the crowd helps. Certainly, they cheer you on, and the clapping, and sort of watching the bronze medal match in the mixed team, for the juniors. That was the case, because you can have a run of misses and still bring it back, especially if your crowd's behind you.
Unfortunately, we don't have as many people left at the shooting range, because quite a lot of the shooters left to go home to prepare for other matches.
It did look a bit wet, didn't it? And I know that a number of people have gone because they're shooting their skeet tomorrow. A pre-event training for skeet starts, so it's a busy schedule.
It is indeed, and with Olympic Games also happening in a very short time, only a couple of months to go. People have really other things on their mind. Probably they didn't want to spoil the Olympic preparation by staying behind.
No.
But it's lovely to have these guys here.
It is, and this is a wonderful place, Lonato del Garda. I mean, it's just Trap Concaverde. It's just a wonderful place to shoot. And you know, some of the people who don't shoot at this level, but can come here and have a go in the same place as these big competitions. Fantastic.
And also the fact that you have a lot of gun manufacturers, cartridge manufacturers, and stock makers all within an hour's drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's the centre, isn't it? And you know,
it's the heart of shooting.
Heart of shooting, yeah, absolutely.
I always loved and still love coming here. I think this range has quite a special place in my heart.
Yep, it takes no prisoners. It's a good place to shoot, and if you shot well here, you've done a good job.
How do you think the current light conditions affect the final? Do you think the targets are standing out quite well?
Well, they are for me, but when you're out shooting under a bit of pressure, maybe could do with a little bit more light. But I think all of the shooters here are very experienced. I think they will have adjusted for it and have picked the right lenses.
We are quite lucky that the rain, which started earlier, had stopped. And it's brightened up slightly.
That was an unexpected miss, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's the first miss in this series. All of the athletes have shot 3 targets each, and it follows. Team Slovenia follows on. It's contagious. It does sometimes seem to be like this. One on trap anyway, with the way it goes. One athlete misses, and the next one follows.
Absolutely. And there we go, another one. Oh, he's appealed, and actually he's given it. It's hit.
Yeah, we've seen quite a bit of this during the... no, actually,
it's a miss.
It's a miss.
Yep.
But we have seen quite a lot of protests during finals and medal matches over the last few days.
It sometimes the crowd calls it as a miss, and actually, the experience of being very close, you can see the smoke come off, and of course on flash targets, any smoke that comes from the clay is deemed a hit, not a visible piece of it. And it depends what angle you're at. Interestingly, when in other places where you've been elevated, you can see it much more clearly. And so sometimes the crowd get very excited, but the referee is unable to see the smoke.
Do you think it would help to have the referee in a high chair like they do in tennis?
It could be. I don't know. I think it's with the other duties that he's got to fulfil, it probably...
It needs to be down on the ground.
It needs to be down on the ground.
And it's down to these last 3 targets. Now it's 2 targets. If Team Turkey can hold this together, they will take the 2 points. Because they're currently leading. They only have 1 miss to Team Slovenia's 2 misses. And it's down to Oguzhan. And he does it.
Yep.
So Team Turkey claim the 2 points. And they extend their lead to 2 points. Team Turkey are on 4 points to Team Slovenia's 2.
So this could be the last.
It could be.
Last.
So Team Slovenia are under quite a bit of pressure. They can still draw this match and continue with it, but if they lose, that's it.
Yep. And they're up against a very, very tough team. So I think on the balance of probabilities, it's probably going to go Turkey's way, but we may be in for some excitement.
Yeah, there's no way we'll be calling this. Single barrel final, lots of pressure. I think sometimes you have got stronger shooters on paper, but things don't always work out, do they?
No. I think they do a lot of training on it.
Yes, but still, you can train all you like, but when it actually comes to the actual time to do it, things can happen. We're all humans.
Yeah.
And our brains, unfortunately, sometimes work not in the best way, not in the most helpful way. But yes, I do agree with what you're saying, but...
There you go.
Well, things can happen. But
You
still,
could be right.
Early days now, I will not call this.
But this is the excitement of it, isn't it?
That's
Rather
right.
than a straight addition.
That's right. But all of the guys have been having a great final. Very strong performance. Best performance we've seen so far today.
Mm. He's got a very interesting style, hasn't he, with the crouch? I wonder if it does give him more stability. But it must be bad on the back, you'd have thought.
I don't know. I did notice this in the individual final. I did mention it. I am not quite sure, but
It's effective, though, isn't it, for him?
definitely. And as long as he keeps doing it the same every shot.
Now, here we go. Uh-oh.
And
Good
Aaron
recovery.
mentioned something about Oguzhan's hand, the way he always moves it as he gets ready for the shot. The hand on his forehand always moves back.
Was it, some people like rather than gripping the gun too tightly, because that tends to stifle the movement. And so if you just adjust it in the last moment, perhaps it gives you the right grip tension to allow free movement. Anyway, we had another miss there, look, so it's...
Yes, Team Slovenia have had one miss, so they are equal at the moment with Team Turkey. But we have almost 3 more targets for each of the shooters to take. Team Turkey are going first, so this will be their last shot on the 3 targets. And now
Great
it's
shot.
Team Slovenia's turn. And what do you think about different schemes that trap shooters shoot?
The 9 schemes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the balance of targets is pretty fair, and obviously people tend to look at the big wide angles as the killer, as it were, difficult to lose. But we've seen a lot recently where the straight target, because your shot string is following straight on the target, and slight lateral aiming error, whereas your shot string might pick up on a wide angle. And then we've just seen 2 relatively straight targets. I think he dusted that one, but the one before, yeah,
That was a miss, yeah.
was a
Team
miss.
Turkey are now on 2 losses to Team Slovenia's 1, but Team Slovenia had to shoot next.
Yeah, 6 targets for them to go.
And we're using scheme 6 here.
Yeah.
What can you say about that?
Well,
Is
they're all as difficult as each other. Some of them are slightly high. You know, Scheme 9 is famous for being a little bit higher than the others. So if it's windy, that can... But they're all pretty much the same.
Oh.
I wouldn't say that's... We try not to put people in people's mind that one scheme is worse than another.
No, I just wondered what, you know...
And a lot of shooters don't know what scheme they're shooting. I mean,
that's
there are a
good.
lot of the coaches can tell you after seeing a few birds what it is, but
Boston just tried to
claim a
protest.
target. Yeah.
Well, he probably thought he hit it, or maybe saw a bit of dust, but the referee did not give it to him.
No.
So it's 2 misses each. It's neck and neck. So if they continue being even after the end of these 5 targets, they will share the 1 point, and we will still continue on. So the last target for Turkey. And
Now
Oguzhan does a fantastic job. There's quite a bit of pressure on the last person in the team, and I can see why they've put this sort of strongest... Oh,
that's it.
yeah, that's it. And we have the golden hit with Team Turkey taking the bronze medal, and Team Slovenia unfortunately end up in the 4th position and go home empty-handed. But well done to you guys. It was great for you to be here to get the experience, valuable experience. Congratulations for Team Turkey. And we are only a few minutes away from the gold medal match in this men trio event, gold medal match event.
Yep, they're lining up now. I think they're ready to go.
We can see our guys there.
Yeah, we can. We can see them already. That was a great victory.
And quite exciting, isn't it?
It is.
But at this level of marksmanship, if you like, you don't have that many misses.
No.
And sort of this added pressure kind of makes it that little bit more interesting.
It definitely does. I mean, the pressure that people are under, but this is, I think, a lot of the coaching now is trying to put people into an environment where they feel a similar sort of pressure so that they can learn to cope with it and manage it, reset themselves after a miss, and understand more about their shooting so when they're in that situation, they know what they've done wrong and know how to correct it.
But with you saying now, are you saying they didn't used to do this before?
Well, obviously, it's evolved as the competition has gone on. You know, sort of. But I'm sure that people like Bob Braithwaite, who won the 1968 Olympics, you know, listening to him and having met him, he would talk about some of these strategies that he was doing. And I think that the idea has just been developed over time.
I get what you mean. Yes, you're absolutely right. And we are just about to start the introductions of the athletes in this gold medal match. They have all lined up on the shooting range with the team mascot. So we have Czech Republic team being introduced first. Jan Palachki, I hope I got this right, apologies if I hadn't. Jiří Liptak and Pavel Vanek. They are the guys shooting for the Czech Republic team. Piotr Hrdlička is their coach. He's a well-known trap shooter himself.
Yeah, he is.
He's won a lot of medals in his time, and it's lovely to see him passing on his knowledge to his countrymen.
A real gentleman.
And this is Team Great Britain. We have Matt Coward-Howley, Aaron Hedding, who was alongside me yesterday commentating the senior duet mixed match, and this is Nathan Hales.
I bet you had fun with Aaron.
Yes, it was quite interesting, and that's all I will say on the matter. And the Team GB's coach is Marco Micheli.
I think you've done well on the pronunciations.
Thank you so much. We have the same referee and jury in charge. We will pan to them shortly and I will introduce them again.
Yeah.
And there they are. So we have jury in charge Kurt Schloblom from Finland. And the referee in charge is Nordin Eliassi from Bahrain. He's travelled a long way to be here.
He has, but he's a very good referee. Very good. Always a lovely chap.
And he's here to ensure impartiality.
He is.
Just in case we have the same nations in the final as the referees. So
he's got a very good eye for detail.
And that's what you need here.
Yeah, and he's helped other referees as well, you know, giving them experience of these big shoots, because everybody wants the referee to get it right for the sake of all the participants.
That's right.
And I think generally they do.
So we're just waiting to start to get the final to start. The shooters are ready on the firing points. They will not be able to clear their guns because in the bronze medal match they were not allowed to do so. So the same rule will apply here as well. Oh.
No,
it doesn't.
No.
Nope. Has been allowing them. This is strange. I'll have to find out why that is. Maybe because we've caught up with the time.
Perhaps.
So we have the Tokyo 2021 Olympic champion amongst these shooters. And I'm sure he needs a little introduction to those of you who are regular supporters of the trap competitions, and that's Jiří Liptak. He's 42 years of age. He has many medals to his names. Amongst those, he's the European champion from 2022 in Larnaca. He also won the European Championships in Lonato back in 2019. So very experienced shooter. great to have him here, fighting it out. His teammate, Pavel Vanek, is 30 years of age. He's won Junior Silver World Championships in Lima in 2013. And Jan Palachki is 23 years of age. So the other two teammates are not as, team members are not as experienced. So we'll see how this pans out, because Team Great Britain does have quite a strong team. We have Matt Coward-Holy, who was the medal winner from the last Olympics.
He was bronze medal in the last Olympics.
That's correct.
So to help you out, and he's been world and European champion.
Brilliant.
So
I've lost my
strong.
sheet.
I know. I thought that might have happened. But
Nathan Hales has won World Championship silver in Osijek 2 years ago.
Yep.
He also won World Cup in Lonato back at the shooting range in 2023. So it obviously suits him quite nicely.
Yep.
And he had European bronze in Larnaca in 2022. And Aaron needs little introduction. He's been around for a long time. Very interesting character, really lovely chap. He had his whole family supporting him here over the last few days, and his two little kids, Natasha, his wife. So it's been amazing for him to have the support of his team. He's the European silver champion from, again, back in Lonato in 2019. He was third at the European Games in Minsk of the same year as well. He's 36 years of age.
Yeah, he's a great shooter too.
Fantastic shot. He's just been a little bit unlucky in some of the competitions. So we've started. It's a great start for Team GBR, who have hit 6 of their 6 targets, whereas Czech Republic are trailing now at the moment by 2 targets.
And Matt hits another one. And now Aaron. That was a great shot by Aaron. Nathan to shoot now.
And it's 3 hits out of 3 for the guys from Great Britain each. Now on to Czech Republic.
To pile on the pressure, doesn't it?
Onto the opposing team for sure. For sure, because that's the amount of targets you shooting reduces. The amount of pressure goes up, knowing that you are carrying the 2 misses already.
Oh, and there we have another one, unfortunately, for the Czech.
Who are now 3 targets down.
I don't know whether the Team GB decided the order. I think they've stayed in the same order all day.
So Matt is 29 years old. He's a world champion from Lonato. Again, Lonato.
Yeah.
Quite a few of these guys have shot well at this shooting range. Matt won that back in 2019 as well, pre-COVID.
He's won lots of the Osijek too.
Yeah, he's European champion from Osijek 2021. He has some other medals, but these are some of the more memorable ones. But of course, Tokyo bronze, that's the best one of them all.
Yep.
And we hope to see Matt.
Well, yeah, definitely in Paris.
In Paris, based on the world ranking, which the Olympic quarter place will be awarded, I'm told, on 14th of June. And we hope that Matt is going to get it.
Well, that's a complete green for Great Britain.
And Team Great Britain take the lead. They win the 2 points. They haven't missed a single target so far. Let's see how they continue. So Czech Republic are on 0 points at the moment. They're just swapping their shooting order, and they're going to get ready for the second series of this final.
And they're shooting first. Matt to lead off.
Yes.
Ooh, and that is the first miss.
Well, the shooting order always swaps after each series. Yeah. just to make it a bit fairer.
But Aaron's back on, so there we go.
Well, early days, we've got quite a lot of targets to go. 15 targets per team to be taken in each series, so single barrel, things can change dramatically at any point of this.
Oh, we've got a bit of cheering going now.
Yeah,
I
the
think
crowd is getting going. Actually, there are more people now watching the
Yes.
proceedings. So we're using eco-friendly targets, which are usually that little bit harder.
Well, I don't know. There's some. It just depends because these are Euro targets, and I think they're good. I missed another one. They're very good targets. I think they do break okay, but some of them, some manufacturers break a little easier, perhaps.
Definitely.
But when you see them, in qualification, you can see them. If you hit them right in the centre, then they do powder nicely.
That's always the case. If you hit the target right in the centre, it always does breaks well. But it's when you're just on the edge of the pattern, that's when it becomes crucial.
Yeah.
And of course, just to mention that we have coaching timeout in these finals, where each coach can take a 1 minute timeout if the team is struggling, but they only allowed 1 timeout each.
This is a big shot for Matt now, and he gets it.
And he gets it. A nice straight target hit for him. But that's given the opposing team that slight bit of confidence, hasn't it?
It has, because they're going well, hitting all 6 targets at the moment.
Nathan Hales, he's a dad. He's got a 1-year-old daughter called Hattie.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte Curvid will be his partner, who is also a trap shooter. She's been to Beijing and London Olympics together with me, a great team of mine. She will be watching, no doubt, wishing for Team GBR to win this match.
I'm sure there's a lot of people at home tuned into this.
I'm sure both from the Czech Republic supporters and Team GBR supporters, and
Definitely.
hopefully some of the other people from around Europe and the world.
Yes, after the last time in Osijek, it was great to see the viewing figures, and they're quite large. And there's 20-odd thousand from Great Britain, which I was quite surprised.
Well, that's brilliant.
It is. It's good figures.
As I keep saying over the last couple of days, we are desperate for the viewing figures for the Olympic finals.
But I think it's definitely this format that will make it more interesting for people to watch on television or on the formats through computers or whatever that they do it, the videos.
So please, if you have any views or opinions with regards to anything that you can think of to do with the shooting, formats, please let us know. All the details can be found on the ESC website. Please write in, please send a message. Tell us what you think. What do you like? What do you not like? What are you enjoying watching? What do you think should go? Is there anything you would change?
That's it. They're going to be level.
Yeah, Team Czech Republic are going to take this with a clean slate in this series, and it's 2 apiece. Both of the teams are even after the 2 series, and great performance from both of the teams in 2 of the series.
And you can see a little bit of comradeship there going on both teams, just giving each other a friendly fist bump or whatever, and they're now ready.
We're not really used to shooting in teams. That's like mixed team concept is a fairly new concept, only been going a few years. But what do you think of that? Do you think it's nicer?
I think it's great. After sort of the changeover for the Olympics, the Memorandum 2020 for the equality, I think it's great to see the mixed teams especially very good. I think in the juniors, I think the teams of 3 make it very difficult for all the nations to take part. You don't have a very big field, and I think perhaps if we reduced it for the juniors to 2 athletes competing in the team, that may make it easier for countries to take part and have a bigger field, so make the competition better quality.
Okay, I get you.
And I talk about juniors because obviously I'm focused on the juniors, but they are the future of the sport. If we want the sport to continue, that's who we ought to be encouraging.
That's right. And that's one of the points. If anyone else also thinks the same, please write in and just mention this, because you may be surprised, but powers that be do listen to people's opinions or shooters' opinions, views, because we want to improve. And we can't do it all by ourselves. Sometimes the most obvious thing is not that obvious till someone mentions it.
No, and I think that the hierarchy in both the ISSF and the ESC has been very accommodating and listening to the views. I sit on the coaches committee, and we get in the ISSF coaches committee, and we get contact quite often, and people listen to the points that we put forward. So I think it's a good system. People might say it's a little bit slow and cumbersome, but it is there and it does work. So people should be encouraged to comment.
And this is one of the great suggestions by Christian. You can also write to your federation to ask for some of the things to be put forward to the ISSF coaching committee. We have one miss apiece. It's the first miss for Aaron. Both of the teams are still neck and neck.
We said it was going to be exciting, didn't we?
Yes. Well,
and the standard of shooting is excellent.
It is. I was going to say it's sometimes more exciting when there are more misses, but here it's just been so strong.
Watching after the final, then when the mixed team and Aaron's just dropped another one, unfortunately. But in watching people go on who are maybe less experienced and watching the number of misses, it was quite interesting to see actually the people who were in the men's and women's finals. They are very, very good shooting athletes. Standard is very high.
Well, the standard has risen over the last few years.
Yes.
It's getting really tough at the top.
It is. It is very tough. All excellent athletes. And I think the word athlete sometimes now is more appropriate than it was in the past, because not just from athleticism, but the time and the attention, the training that goes into developing these people.
So at the moment we are still even. Team Czech Republic are on 2 misses and Great Britain are also on 2 misses. So it's going to be down. And Nathan has just missed. So with 3 targets to go for each of the teams, only 2 for Czech Republic now, it's all going to be down to these 2 actually, and to this last target.
This is it.
If Pavel hits this, then Czech Republic will take the 2 points, and he does. So Czech Republic take the 2 points after the 3rd series of 5 targets, and they are going to lead. They will be on 4 points to Team GBR's 2 points. So Team Great Britain are going to be under a bit of pressure in the next series, because they will have to win it or draw it, which is equal it. Because if they do not do this, they will be out. Even 1 point will do, but anything, if Czech Republic wins, then we will have the golden hit and they will be announced the winners.
Yep. That's the way it's going to go.
But at least in this match you will have...
They seem quite keen. The Matt moved on to his position very quickly, so let's hope that's an indicator of what's to come.
Well, let's see. And yes, he was really keen to hit this target. Now Aaron is following on.
Aaron is a very beautiful shooter. Everything is just so composed. But the same with Jiri Liptak, another great shooter, very composed. Routines excellent.
And an uncharacteristic miss by Jiri Liptak. I just watched Jan shooting now. I thought he had a really nice technique as well. I don't often get to actually watch the guys because I'm commentating, I'm looking at the targets, at the scoreboard, at my notes, and I don't have the pleasure of enjoying it.
You should have my job. I've watched millions of targets now, not shot at many, but watched millions of these great athletes shoot them. So it's a privilege to be here with you, though, this time. We're being a bit closer. And,
I've known you for many years.
yeah, I know.
And not just on the shooting range.
No.
We used to be neighbours.
We did.
Which is kind of weird.
I know.
Oh, that's quite a lot of years ago. So
It is.
Great to see you being so involved in Team GB's
Yeah, I know, love it.
structure.
It's coming here. What could you want? To come to Lonato? Absolutely.
And watch
Wonderful place.
shooting.
Yeah. Great pizzas, lovely ice creams, Lake Garda.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that as well. I did have my first pizza and my first ice cream yesterday.
And then you watch international athletes performing at their best.
At the highest level as well. I think it's just nice being in a country that loves shooting, loves guns, cartridges.
Yeah, everybody's very knowledgeable. And and some of the guns they make, well, most of the competition guns fall into one or two manufacturers, don't they?
That's right.
So it's equal now, with Nathan just missing that.
That's right. So we have one miss for both of the teams. 2 targets to go, each for Team GBR, but Czech Republic still have one more for this gentleman. So Pavel is going to take. Yeah, oh, what a lovely shot.
Was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yes.
Makes it look so easy.
Yes.
And it's far from it. And again with Matt there on that big angle, right-handed, I should say, not right angle.
Do you know this target? Is this left or is this straight? The one that just Aaron shot.
Do you know, I wasn't watching properly.
It's like a quartering target, but
Yeah, well, they vary. So I think it was the left hand. It was actually the left-handed target.
I have seen this target miss quite a bit over the last few days. Although it doesn't appear difficult, it's just there to be shot.
Had an important miss.
Oh, yes.
And not from somebody you'd expect.
No, that's right. That's right. It's an important miss for Team Great Britain and another. Ooh, that's just giving a bit of...
it does give it a lot of leeway, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
And I think...
Is that it?
No,
Yep.
one more.
One more, yep.
And then we will know.
That's
And
it.
Team GBR are going to take 2 points. It doesn't matter what Nathan does. Aaron has just
Oh,
hit...
no, hang on. We've got 3, haven't we?
No.
That's
it's-
right. No, you're
that's
right.
it.
Yep.
That's it.
Don't ask
because
me to add up.
But Czech Republic cannot catch up because they have 3 misses to Great
Now
Britain. Well,
4.
they're now 4. Yeah, to Team Great Britain's 1.
Nope.
Well, it doesn't matter now. This is just a bit of practice.
Well, does these misses carry on into the next
No,
thing?
no.
You-
No,
no, but the mental.
The mental does, of course it does, but I don't know. You know that it doesn't count as long as you're able to forget, and you do practice this as well, don't you?
You do?
Yes. So at the level the shooters are shooting at, and particularly for Yuri, he should be able to just start afresh.
I remember watching you very closely, though. Do you remember Dorset, Southern Countess?
Yes, I do. 2010.
Yeah, you won a medal?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, well done.
At the World Cup.
Yes, absolutely brilliant.
Bronze
You were on
medal.
fire, weren't you?
I just got lucky. I think that Kim missed, I think it was low 8, so we didn't have to shoot off in the final.
Yeah. Kim Roda.
Yes, Kim Rody, yes.
Yeah. It's always good to knock somebody of that.
Yes, but it was
importance.
down to Kim, really, not to me. If we would have gone into shoot-off...
I think you just put under pressure.
Well, you know, there's pressure from all angles in these situations.
Yeah.
It's not easy shooting finals, and you have to be in there to really know what it's all about. So the scores are even on 4 points each. And this is the deciding, really, series of shots. Do we go into a shoot-off, or are we going to have an outright gold medal winning team?
Well, I think Nathan's trying to make an emphatic statement there, but they're both teams, aren't they?
That's right. So it's a great start so far for both of the teams. Clear slate, but still a little way to go. I think the pressure is going to go up a little bit, up a notch.
Yeah, I think they're very cool competitors.
Oh, this was a beautiful shot. So nice to watch.
That's the target you're talking
Yes,
about, isn't
that's
it?
the one.
That looks left, doesn't it?
Yes. But did you see a little bit of movement in Matt's gun? He looked to go like that.
Oh, I hope he didn't.
Yeah, but he hit it.
Yeah, I know he did, yeah. he's... I think he does done a little bit. But he's outstanding shot. And there's a miss from Nathan.
So let's see.
A little shake of the head, too.
Yeah. He knows it's, you know, at this stage you really need to keep putting the pressure on the opposite team. Because they can hear the buzzer, they know what's happening. They know if they just keep this now, the slate clean for the next 2 shots each for the Czech Republic, which is left, they know they'll take the gold. Great Britain still has 3 shots each to go.
Oh dear.
And Aaron misses as well, a straight target.
Oh, and Nathan's target's gone off. I don't know how. Oh,
Timeout.
Timeout
For Great Britain, I presume. I did hear a bit of
Yes,
shouting, and that's why the target went for Nathan as well.
Yep.
So an appropriate timeout because.
And it was Marco that called the timeout to have a chat to them.
So they have a minute to now have a discussion.
Do you think this was tactical?
No, I think he's got nothing to lose. You know, with 2 misses and only 6 targets to go for the other team, you might as well have a little chat.
What do you think he's saying?
Guys, you can do it.
I think so.
There's still a long way to go. You can still do it. It's interesting to see the Czech shooters just there, keeping in the zone.
I think you've got to rehearse this as well, what you're going to do if somebody else calls a timeout, because I think it can throw you.
Definitely. You are absolutely correct.
Because you're now standing there thinking, what am I doing? And it's taking you out, so you now need to have that strong ability to reset.
It's breaking the rhythm, isn't it?
Yep. And that was the time. So.
And we're now going back. The shooters are going back to the firing positions.
Nathan to shoot.
13 targets left in this series of targets. Let's see how we get on. Well done, Nathan. Beautiful straight target. And it's now down to Jan. Oh, lovely, lovely hit. You know, when shooters shoot the middle of the target, it's just the feeling you get as well.
Yeah. Yep. And it looks so easy too, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
It looks they make it look effortless.
Lots of cheering now going on from the Czech supporters. Nice shot by Matt. Aaron's turn. Well.
So Nathan needs to hit this.
Well, Great Britain have no option but to keep going, whereas it is out of their hands. It depends on what. Oh,
that's the one.
Was that was
no,
given?
It was given.
Okay.
No. It is loss.
Okay, let's see.
Oh no, he's given it.
Okay.
No, he said the side referee said it was a miss, but no, no.
Okay, it's been given.
He's given.
So 2 targets remaining. If this is a hit, then this is the golden hit.
It is. Well
and
done.
Czech Republic take the gold with an amazing level of shooting in this gold medal men trio match. Great Britain walk away with the silver medal. Team Turkey won the bronze medal in their previous medal match. Well done to everyone today, to the teams who've won the medals and to the teams who simply made these medal matches. Fantastic effort from everyone. Christian, I really appreciate you joining me today.
It was a pleasure.
It's been fantastic having you alongside me.
And it's also been great for me to sit in this position. I've never sat here before, so for me, it was a great moment. Team GB did very well, and congratulations to the Czechs.
And to
Great
the
shooting.
Turkish team as well.
Oh, the Turkish team, yes, in bronze.
And the athletes are just lining up. Let's see if they're going to put the guns above their heads, as often seems to be the case these days.
It does. I sometimes it
There you
makes
go.
a difficult
Look.
photograph because you block out with your butt.
Well, it
the,
helps if you're tall or shorter.
Yeah. But I think they've. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yeah. And
There.
there you are. You see Aaron's having to move slightly because Nathan's. But I think we'll get a good picture there. And I know that everybody will want those pictures at home to say well done.
That's right. Well done to all our finalists, to all our medalists today. I hope you will be able to join us on the 24th of May. This is when we go live with skeet individual finals. Women's skeet junior final will be the first one to take place at 13:47 hours, following on by skeet women's final at 14:47. Skeet men final will start at 16 hours and 02 minutes, and the concluding final of the day is going to be skeet junior men, which will start at 17:02. So that's on the 24th of May. Please come back and join us for a lot more exciting shooting. And you can just see schedule of the day. That's all our competitions finished today. And we have, these are the times I have just told you about. I hope to see you back. It's been a fantastic experience for those watching behind and for the shooters competing today. So these are the highlights of today's men's medal matches. Thank you so much for joining us, and it's goodbye from us for now.
sunlight breaking up the sky. It's a sign that you have won. Cause life is not a